And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Well, the Celtics have their two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Their names are similar, and sometimes people get confused. Brown said, Coach Brad Stevens does it a lot. He draws up a play and says Jaylen, but puts JT on the clipboard. We look at each other like, all right, bro, one of us is going to get the bucket. It doesn't even matter. Kevin, back to you.
Both capable, DA. Thank you. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. These teams, Brent, know each other very well.
Yeah, very few surprises for either opponent tonight in this game, Kevin. I think they actually send Christmas cards to one another. They know each other that well. Who is going to execute when it matters? That's going to be the difference.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. And for the Celtics, Walker and Smart the guards. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Young outside. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
Thompson passes to Tatum. And here's Smart. Takes the 3. And another shot. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
The pass to Herter, to the wing right side. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart wide open, he fires. The three-pointer is right on target.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Pass to Hunter. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Outside Tatum. Over Hunter. Rebounded by the Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
And they pick up 2.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's Herter. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami. The dish to Collins. Young outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the left side wing. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Hunter.
I got ball.
Young outside, just 5 on the clock. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. He kicks it to Brown. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Herter, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Herter up there high to throw it down.
Celtics leading by 3. Outside, Smart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the offseason on that challenge.
The season never really ends. Now, here's Hunter. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Walker after the made shot from John Collins. Tatum dishes to Thompson. Kicks to Walker. A 3-ball. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Collins. And Young, here we go. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Good on the second free throw.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
Now, here is Young. Last game, 26 points, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Thompson against Capella. Back to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And over his career, Tristan Thompson has scored mainly through offensive putbacks and in pick-and-roll situations.
Young looking it over. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Shoots over Walker. Young, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Walker that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 7. Young outside. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. Inside, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here is Young, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And the shot goes down.
A huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Tatum against Collins. He dishes it to Young. With the teardrop, gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Thompson. Robert Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Neesmith, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Fournier subbed in for Smart.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. The pass to Neesmith. Over Gallinari. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
The Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
No luck that time either.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Green, the pass to Cornette. Boston, no good that time either. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to New York.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Kemba Walker. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good.
Bogdanovich plays with a ton of confidence, and there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well, really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Celtics leading by 5. Kicks to Williams. Passes it to Fournier. His three-pointer's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Fernando, the pass to Williams. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And here is Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella. He's been dominant over the last month. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Now, here's Nesmith. Yep, it counts. Now Bogdanovich. Dishes to Williams. Over Nesmith. Williams' shot is off. Celtics leading by 7. Outside Williams. Fournier for 3. Here's Cornette. Capella covering for 3. Fournier. Atlanta with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah,
Oh. He's showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Green finds Williams. Here's Cornette. 8 points his last outing. Outside Green over Williams. Green, no luck. The Hawks trail by 5. And there's the pass to Fernando. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Nobody near Williams. Kept alive.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
and he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Five to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Bogdanovich. Clint Capella is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Gallinari in at the 3.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Here's Cornette, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, during his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Fournier. A second chance effort, and Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Okongwu dishes to Williams. With the floater, Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Green after Clint Capella's bucket. Beyond the arc, Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Williams. Williams with the block. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Green leading the charge. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
And that one falls for Williams.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jason Tatum comes in for Neesmith. Brown, he's checked in for Fournier. And Smart subbed in for Green. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Young is subbed in for Williams. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. And even 3-on-3 break. Williams passes to Brown. Now here's Thompson. He has 7. Pass to Smart. The 3 from Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Huerter never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young with the ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at Collins. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Robert Williams. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gallinari's checked in. Here's Walker. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Getting the and one. Kemba shows off the deft touch he has on the ball. You have to finesse around that hard a defense, and he does it as well as anybody.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Gallinari finds Young. Here's the floater. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Collins. And Brent, many players said shooting in the bubble was easier. What's your take on that?
Well, I appreciate you asking me the question, Kevin. I thought about that a lot as I was watching the playoffs last season. And I thought two things. One, familiar sight lines. You're going to the same gym to see the same rims over and over and over. And then maybe the extenuating circumstances of no crowd. So feeling like you're in an empty gym, one that you practice in, maybe that leads to more confidence. And we saw the numbers go up for a lot of guys, and we saw the scoring also go up. So maybe those two factors contributed to that.
And you've seen good instincts. Tatum gets buckets. His game is polished.
There's Gallinari with the three. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Boston leading by 12. Over in the corner, Brown. And here is Tatum. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Young against Walker. Young drives in, and that one good. Young's got 8 points.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Smart kicks to Walker. It's Brown on the wing.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line. And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
First one falls for him. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Here's Collins. Makes it off the glass. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Tatum. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Down by 12. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Herter. How his last 10 games have gone. First in free throw percentage. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter. Just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. That one goes in. Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Gallinari attacking, and the shot goes in. Gallinari's got 6.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Thompson. Gallinari against Tatum. Now here's Walker. D right on him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So we'll see Kemba Walker go to the line here. It's going to be on Trae Young. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
The Hawks trail by 15. Young passes to Fernando. Kicks it to Young. Puts up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Smart. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 11.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Here's Walker. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Passes to Fernando. Now Young. He's got 11. Over to the wing. Now the pass to Herter. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Herter's a big guard, and defense is sometimes not equipped at that position to handle that size.
Smart dishes to Thompson. Out to the right wing. They double-team Walker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Hawks now. The Hawks trail by 11. Young passes to Collins. Gallinari surveying the D and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is going to be an asset for Tatum. His ability to get to the line, very good at using his body to draw contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Third pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Thompson. And Evan Fournier's subbed in for Smart. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And so Tatum nails them both. The Hawks trail by 13. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And it's Walker penetrating. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Switch.
Here's Young. 14 points for him. Six to shoot. Collins against Walker. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Nesmith, he's checked in for Boston. Then for the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Gallinari. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now, here's Nesmith. He has 5. No coverage that time. Tatum's got 12.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
Here's Collins. He's got 8. Young outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 6 rebounds in the game. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Capella.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella is going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williams dishes to Collins. The Hawks again can't hit. Boston leading by 12. Here's Tatum. Trae Young grabs the miss. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And he recovers it. And the basket by Tatum.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Williams. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive, looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Fournier nails both of them. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. On its way from Young for 2. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fournier's shot is off.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Capella. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Cornette. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Dave. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 17 points and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession, so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
This reminds me of myself. They're just giving away points from the free throw line. It's hard to keep pace when you keep putting guys on the line over and over. Being physical is fine, but they were out of control, way too reckless.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Around the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Cornette in at center. That's the Boston 5. Walker, the rebound by Young.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Walker, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And how about the numbers here for Collins? Averaging about 16 points, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And he knocks down the first one. Thompson, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. And so Walker nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 16. Young passes to Hunter. Now, here's Capella. Here's Herter. A three-pointer off the mark. Walker taking his time here. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. He feeds it to Okongwu. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
The Hawks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Okongwu. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Walker finds Brown. Floats a runner. That one a little long.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Young. He doesn't hit that one. Walker with some nice D. Celtics leading by 13. And slam dunk by Smart.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Collins kicks to Young. Pass to Herder. 5 on the clock. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Collins. Shoots the 3, and that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 17 now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Hunter. Here's Okongwu. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Celtics leading by 19. Thompson passes to Walker. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Offensive rebound. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Young against Walker. Passes it to Brown. Smart on the wing. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Outside, Walker. 17-foot shot on the way. Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Green, he's checked in for Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Brown drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Danilo possesses a deceptive strength that he uses so well on plays like that. Got to the hoop plus the foul.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City. And the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal. And his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary. His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
And Walker kicks to Brown. He dishes it to Tatum. Over Gallinari. And it's off the back rim. No good. Looking to get it going in Atlanta again with the bucket.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Up top, Walker. He's got 19. Here's Tatum. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Hawks trail by 16. Young passes to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's the pass to Walker. Back to Green. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Boston making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Fournier against Young. Here's Gallinari. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Fournier, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots. Last of the first.
First free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. And a change for the Hawks. Capella's checked in. And so Fournier nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 14. Young outside, the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Trae Young showing you variety. He can score in a lot of ways.
Brown the pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 22.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Young from outside. Here's Capella. And the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got 11 points.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Some solid defense from Gallinari.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Williams. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks trail by 15. Herter passes to Young. The feed to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
Tatum passes to Fournier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. The first one falls. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters, fifth best, Clint Capella.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Young against Brown. Young dishes to Gallinari. Lets it go. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gallinari's got 7 now in this quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Cornette. Here's Neesmith from deep. Tries again, and the layup is good. Cornette's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Brown the pass to Cornette. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Here's Herter, who's guarded by Fournier. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Capella with the bucket. 17 points in the game.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Right side Fournier. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And a moment here to see the numbers for Hunter. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
That free throw good from Gallinari. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Gallinari hits them both. Boston leading by 11. Brown kicks to Cornette. Outside Fournier. Pass to Neesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Okongwu. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gallinari's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Young with no one around. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's Fournier on the wing. Passes it to Neesmith. Fires from deep. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. On up the court. It's blocked. They retain possession. Scooped up. Here's Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out the numbers for Young. He's been more than solid over the last month. 16th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And like you were saying, one of the stronger scorers in the league. A tireless worker on the offensive end, and it's no wonder he's top 20 in points.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Smart's checked in for Neesmith. That's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside Fournier. He kicks to Brown. In the corner, Smart with it.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Terrific to see Gallinari ducking his head in and taking it strong on the drive, getting the foul there as a result.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Collins checked in for Capella. And so he hits both. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Brown drives in. They can't stop the run with that one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Herder out there completing the break on the run.
Celtics leading by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Smart finds Fournier. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gallinari passes to Herder. Gallinari right side. Off the mark. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Herder make up the backcourt. Collins is out there with Gallinari, and it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. And Gallinari kicks to Collins. He nails it, and we're tied up. Collins has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks. Walker the pass to Thompson. Back to Walker. From 10 feet out. Another shot. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Young passes to Okongwu. Gallinari down low. He's guarded by Fournier. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Walker's running. The pass to Cornette. Outside Fournier. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Cornette. But they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the back four, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
Not only is Gallo on a roll, but now he's getting clean looks.
Walker against Gallinari. Walker the pass to Smart. From the baseline. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Herder. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Herder at 6'7", able to get in there and get after the offensive rebound.
Walker dishes to Fournier. Cornet kicks to Fournier. Right through the cylinder that time, all net. Fournier's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins looking around. Gallinari outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Thompson left side. He tries for 3. Cornet can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Okongwu. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Pass to Cornet. Down low. Here's Smart. And he banks in the layup.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Feeds to Okongwu. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Herder, guarded by Walker. He gets that one.
So composed right there on that possession. Herder, a pro at handling the defense and then keeping his focus.
Outside Fournier. Outside Smart. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Boston making some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Luke Cornet. And it's Brown in for Smart. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks leading. Young with the ball. Pulls up. They get the rebound. Hangs in the air. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 9 points here in the second half. Fournier against Young. There's the steal. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Tatum. And here's Walker. Got a piece of it. Here's Brown. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Herder gets it to go.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Walker finds Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw good from Brown. And he can't hit the second.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
Out left to the wing. Here's Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Lays it up off the glass. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Celtics. Tatum on the wing. Tatum draws the double. The kick out to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Brown. Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Now Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 25 points in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Atlanta with the ball. Passes it to Hunter. Kicks it to Collins. To the inside, Young. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thanks, David.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Walker the pass to Smart. A baseline J. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins.
Well, Thompson's out there to throw his weight around. He did it that time.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Hawks leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Huerter.
Already impressing at a young age. Kevin Huerter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. That's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Walker. Now here's Brown. Back to Walker. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Young finds Collins. Young with the ball. Guarded by Walker. Fires at the elbow. And that one hits back iron. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. A 12-point game. Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Herder, no good.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Thompson. So he picks up just one from the line that time. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Hunter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
I like Hunter with that frame and size. When he gets to the inside, there will be contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build and at that forward position and that kind of work ethic. Sky's the limit.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Boston has possession, trailing by 13. Collins against Tatum. The offensive rebound.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
The Hawks leading by 11. Young from outside connects from three-point range. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Outside, Walker. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Young's shot is off. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Smart, and the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Here's Capella, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
He doesn't get the second one. Boston shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Atlanta leading by 13. Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Brown. And Langford subbed in for Kemba Walker. And so Tatum nails them both. Atlanta's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Dunn passes to Capella. Now here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. Misses from short range. Here's Cornett. The shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Williams. And Walker's subbed in for Langford. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Bruno Fernando. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Hill. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Dunn. So it's the Hawks now. 13-point lead. Collins, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Young outside. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.